Yo, 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 what's good, man? MBS Central, MBS Uncensored. Back at it again, man. Born Legacy 13 is officially done. Oh man, four battles, man. It was a decent event. Not the card people expected to be. The promotion wasn't as good. The card came a little bit late, but we got some battle rap because after all that drama that was going on, we do finally get some battle rap, man. The event was only $5, man. If you had the URL app, I think you had to play what 25 non app subscribers. I was able to get the event, so yeah, it didn't take too long to start. It started right away, no stalling at all. First battle that came out, it was Real Deal versus None None. Dope battle, good back and forth. Real Deal, man. Real Deal made his return to this one. He was fired to start off his round, man. He said, "You fucking with the goat, son, like Larsa Pippen." I thought that was a fire bar for him. Both of their first rounds was really debatable. None. I think the crowd was really sleeping on None, man. This wasn't the None, the best None I saw. None was still dope though. Real deal, man. He had some crazy shit in there. He had I was 21 running back like the Charger blue, like LaDainian Tomlinson. Whew. Definitely like that one. You can pick up how you wanna die, the 49 or the Trey Lance. A lot of people didn't like that. I thought that was dope though, because I definitely like me some sports bars. In the third round, the third round was the one that was talked about the most. None win that back in the differences and the issues that None has been dealing with the URL and Smack. In at them, it was really personal. A lot of people said that, yo, after hearing this round from None, we're probably not gonna hear None ever again on the URL. You're probably not gonna get booked again. I think it is just battle rap dope. I think he is still gonna get booked, where a lot of people feel like he's not gonna get booked based off the things that he said in this third round. Because that third round was really deep and it really meant something, man. I think Nunnan was holding that in and he got it off. And I don't think at this point right now, Nunnan, I don't think he really cares. And it don't really matter to him because this wasn't like a really different none if you really think about if you watch that battle. I had the battle Real Deal 2-1 to start it off. It was dope, very dope. Definitely like what I saw. I had this battle 2-1. I had this battle 2-1 Real Deal. I just thought he was more consistent, he was more clean, he controlled the room. I definitely like what I saw. It was a close on the voting. We had the polls up. 53% voted for none 47 voted for Real Deal on the MBS page. So we're going to the next battle. This was a battle of the pens between Klutz and Chilla Jones. This was a good solid back and forth. This probably was the battle of the night, to be honest with you. It might have been the battle of the night. A lot of bars and word plays in this battle. If you like pen, this is the battle that you're gonna want to watch. Um, Klutz starts off with the "You not even the A." He said, "You not the AI version." No, Chilla started his first round. Chilla was dope. He had a fire dope round. I thought the first was debatable. Klutz had a lot of bars, man. He had the AI version. You ain't got an answer for me. Aaron Hernandez with the pen. Sick of a low hanging fruit. Whew. Klutz was going in his first though, man. Soon as I think one of the best parts of the night, which he shook the room, by the way. As soon as I signed the contract, it was fuck all you bitches, Zion Williamson. That was nasty though. That was nasty. I definitely like what I saw there. A lot of people was fucking with that. Um, Klutz was still on this game. He said the only reason that we called you Beantown is because Kobe you used to own all you. He had the one Brown can put a bitch rapper down. I ain't Tory Doe. Klutz was going in though, man. I think the first round debatable. Second round, I had it all Klutz. It was Klutz, very clear for me. I had Klutz in the a lot of people are going at Twitter like questioning the bar when he says, "You think I'm pussy? I'm gonna answer with a 9 like I speak German." So a lot of people been going back and forth with that one. A lot of people don't get it. Some people don't understand it. Some people said Chilla Jones said it wrong. So just go back to that bar when he says, "You think I'm pussy? I gotta answer. I got a 9. I got a 9 like I speak German." So make sure you go check that. See, Chilla's third round was crazy though, man. He had the heated seat bar that was crazy. He had the white man Major Hun die. Now you selling out for you now you selling a Hyundai for a white man. Chilla had a I thought the angle that he took was really impressive, really nice in that battle. He was talking about Klutz being a car salesman, and I think it's true, man. It seems true because Klutz was out there. He wasn't denying it. So I definitely like what I saw on there. I like Klutz came at John John in this third. He said, "And tell John John I'm not a fan. What he think a PG killer is. So is John Morant." I like that one. I definitely like that one. He was going at John John, calling John John out. Um, so as far as that battle goes, the first round, I thought the first round was debatable. Second was very clear to me. I gave it to Klutz. Third round, Chilla was spazzing with the schemes and the angles, man. I gave that third to Chilla Jones. But it seems like it seems like the general public they had Chilla Jones by a huge margin. It was 72% to 28. 72 to 28, man. That was a very huge margin. I thought I had this battle. I probably have this 2-1. It was a 2-1 battle. A lot of people got a 3-0 though. I just don't see how it was 3-0 because that second by Klutz was crazy. Like Chilla, he didn't have many moments to me in that second round, or maybe a lot of people slept on it. But that second round by Klutz was fire. First was debatable. I edged that one to Chilla Jones, a slight edge. Third round, very clear for me. I had Chilla Jones. So yeah, so now we go into uh now we go into the next battle, the co-main event, Danny Myers versus the Flair. So, shout out to Danny. He be holding it down for the MBS team. Had him on the show, did some predictions with us. Um this one got This one got really interesting, man. A lot of people thought, a lot of people was rooting for Flair. So Danny was saying, "Yo, this gonna be a 3-0." Danny was talking his shit though. So we start off with the battle. So Flair Soul started the battle first. He said every Myers have a movie out. Every Myers movie always end with a soul survivor. Mm. And then he said you could get shot at a private location like an app event. Soul was kind of wigging in this first though, but Danny when now it was Danny's turn. So it was a huge advantage for Danny because you have him going second. You know he's gonna rebuttal. He's probably gonna have more than one rebuttal, and that's what exactly he did. Um it was Danny's turn up. He said the only final exam I respect is the mortician. Danny was wigging in this first round. They said they tried to force these stars in your face like his tattoo. You know, Flair Soul has this tattoo in his face. That was dope. So now we on to the second round. I had Danny very clear in the first with the rebuttals. He had a couple room shakers. I just thought he was more, more like I said, going to the second round now, I had Danny in the first. It was very clear for me. It was Soul's turn in the second round. Soul was heating up in the second. He was starting to heat up in the second round. He had to die to put you in pain like a bumblebee. He started stumbling his second round. It was a huge stumble, like it was very noticeable um towards the end of his second, and that was huge. Earlier in Soul's second round, he had an Alex Trebek bar. So Danny had a rebuttal for that. He said while you was talking Alex Trebek, my life was in jeopardy. And then Danny came back. He had another rebuttal, and that thing literally shook the room. Those first two rebuttals, the first one shook the room. The second one, it just shook the room even more. And the momentum just came with Danny after that. Um, Danny had the smack. You can't get black people animated with soul. You gotta know who your picks are. You gotta know who your picks are. Pixar. Okay, a little bit wordplay over there. Um, Third round was second round was very clear with me, especially with that stumble. Especially with that little stumble that he had. Um, so Flair Soul's third round, he had like a little free surf angle. He had a little free surf scheme. Danny came back in the third round. He rebutted. He said the only time the only time I scream free surf is when I 30 him. Cause Danny's been looking for us him for quite some time. So he's been looking for some quite some time. So that was I thought that was fire. Danny. So basically, Danny took all three rounds for me in this battle. Man, Danny just had the haymakers, the rebuttals. He basically shook the room. Definitely showed levels, and it was just the veteran and savviness. One of Danny's best performances that we've seen in a while. This definitely made up for the hustle one, because if we would have saw this Danny on that 2-on-2, I think things would have been a little bit different. Even though I thought they did pretty good. Um, yeah, I definitely had Danny in this battle 3-1, and I think it's about that time, man. Lux and Danny, I think Danny needs to need to get those opponents that he's been winning for. And Danny, he battles a lot, but he always comes to work, man, when it comes to Danny Myers. So Flair's Soul right now, he's been taking a lot of top tiers lately. So now he's 0-2 against EFB. I mean, he lost the rum, lost in this battle, lost in the 2-on-2. I don't know, man. He might have to go back to the drawing board about this, because right now you don't want to get on that losing streak. I think he is the best ones out of the top six out there. But the matchup against Danny, it was all bad. It was not good. The percentage was, I think it was like 97% the three. I don't know who were those 3%, but shout out to them though. But I definitely had Danny. Women just won 3-0. He definitely was my performance of the night tonight. So definitely shout out to Danny. Clear 3-0 for me. I don't think Soflair won any round at all. I mean, Danny came out and said he was going to 3-0 him. I thought it was going to be a 3-0 also. So, okay, so going to the main event, the triple threat match, the matchup that nobody is a fan of when the battle got announced. Hansel came out. Hansel came out and I think he called out. So basically, how this works is each battle rapper, they get to rap around each to whoever that opponent is, and that's how things work. So the first round, it was between Hansel and O Red. That round was probably the least exciting rounds out of the three. O Red this time he did not lose his voice. O Red was, he was lightweight wigging. The crowd was sleeping on them. The crowd was sleeping on Hansel also. Hansel was very aggressive and he was on his shit though. But I just wasn't moved. There wasn't many moments by Hansel. And I think he was just too excited and got too a little bit overconfident in this battle. So the first round, it was based off the first round, it was debatable. I'm gonna say that. the first round was definitely uh the first round was definitely debatable between them. Um this how debatable was. Allred had 51% of the votes. Hansel had 49% of the votes. Um like I said, not many minimums in the first round. So we go to the second round. Arsenal was up. No, it was Ease. It was Ease against Arsenal. Ease went first, and I wasn't moved by Ease either. This wasn't the Ease that I saw against Hansel. This was just this wasn't it for Ease. I just think he needs to go back to the drawing board also. But once it was Arsenal turn, I knew Arsenal was gonna snap. Um, he had the before T Top. Before T Top met his mother, I done sold her drugs. Pull up on Troy Ave. I pull out a tray 5 tax stone. My cokes. This was one of my favorite ones. My coke so white, Mike P. None to know it's the real deal. Come on, man. Damn, it's that white then. um, yeah, man. Arsenal was wigging. Arsenal probably wouldn't have the best rounds of the night. Arsenal was not playing. He was very Arsenal probably arguably 30'd all three of them with that round. Yeah, he had a fire round. The voting was very clear for me. 92% to 8%. It was that bad. Um, going to the third round, it was um it was authentic versus Shotgun Sugar. Authentic was probably one the best ones out of the guys from the rookie class. Um, for the 60s is Blake Griffin. I'll get it jumping over the hood. I definitely like that. Shotgun Sugar. He had the I'm feeling like Mayweather. I thought me and Gotti was gonna get another round. Floyd Mayweather, Gotti, they boxed like I think a couple weeks ago. So the reason why he said that, so it was supposed to be Geechee, Rum Nitty, and Franchise going against the guys from Jersey. I don't know what happened, but I guess they were originally supposed to battle. The new guys stepped up and they said, "Yo, look, we'll take this." Shotgun Suge was definitely in this bag. He was snapping also. I like the material by Suge. I think Suge. I think Suge and Ars definitely saved that this battle because I was not impressed by the rookies from what they did. Um, outside of Authentic, I think Authentic was the best one. Old Red was a little bit better the last time we seen his battle. But this 3-on-3, it was cool, man. Do I want to see it again? No, I probably don't want to see it again. It's basically one round battles going against each other. I don't know. Maybe they saving budgets on the budget cut right now. But that's the basically how I saw this one. The event, I gave it a 6. I'm gonna give this event a 6. It wasn't a crazy an event like this. It wasn't, it didn't, but it was a dope event. We finally got some battle rap after all the drama with the piranhas, bags and bodies, the easies, Jack Boy and Verb going at it. All this stuff surrounding the battle rap culture. We finally got some battle rap. It was good. It wasn't the best, but it was good. It was pretty solid. We lead up to Summer Madness now, so I'm looking forward to some announcements. I do know a couple battles that's going down for Summer Madness, so just stay tuned. Um, there will be an event tomorrow. Tomorrow there will be a event tomorrow. Um, Bars and Roses for the ladies. This is the debut for their league. And then you got more events coming up next week. OSBL Eminence 4. Make sure you go check it out, man. Shout out to OSBL, Kels, and the whole team down there. They got Tay Rock versus Cuban. They got Vixen the Assassin versus Jade. They got the guys from Bash Money Records pulling up to battle on that card also. Yeah, so I think it's gonna be a dope event for OSBO. I think this is one of their better Eminence cards. I mean all their Eminence cards are good, but I think this is gonna be a dope one. Make sure you go check it out, get more details of how you could watch the event or get tickets for the event. But with that being said, man, this is the recap. Born Legacy 13. I'm Keo, MBS Central, MBS Uncensored. We out.